Welcome to Daily Dictation. This is an interactive video to help you practice your English skills. I'm going to read 5 sentences about the topic of hobbies and sports. Then you will write down each sentence exactly how you hear it to practice your listening and writing skills. After that, I'm going to tell you a little bit of spelling practice and explain the grammar in each sentence. This video is for low intermediate English speakers. So let's get started. This ability to listen to English and write down what you hear at the exact same time takes time to perfect and master. So there's new videos for you to practice every day throughout the week. There's new sentences each weekday, new topics each week, and 2 English levels offered. The instructions for this activity: you'll need a blank piece of paper and a pencil. 5 sentences will be read. Each sentence will be read 3 times and 1 more time at the end. You have to write down each sentence exactly as you hear it. So you will use your listening skills to do this. Try your best to apply the correct spelling, punctuation, and capitalization. Now you're going to see numbers 1 to 5 on the screen. Each number represents a different sentence that I will read. We're going to start with sentence number 1. Number 1. The coach praised the team for their hard work this season. The coach praised the team for their hard work this season. The coach praised the team for their hard work this season. Number 2. Every player enjoyed the friendly competition during practice. Every player enjoyed the friendly competition during practice. Every player enjoyed the friendly competition during practice. Number 3. The referee kept the game moving with his quick decisions. The referee kept the game moving with his quick decisions. The referee kept the game moving with his quick decisions. Number 4. We celebrated our victory with the entire team after the match. We celebrated our victory with the entire team after the match. We celebrated our victory with the entire team after the match. Number 5. Proper exercise helps every player stay healthy and strong. Proper exercise helps every player stay healthy and strong. Proper exercise helps every player stay healthy and strong. Proper exercise helps every player stay healthy and strong. Now I'm going to read each sentence one more time, starting with sentence number 1. The coach praised the team for their hard work this season. Number 2. Every player enjoyed the friendly competition during practice. Number 3. The referee kept the game moving with his quick decisions. Number 4. We celebrated our victory with the entire team after the match. Number 5. Proper exercise helps every player stay healthy and strong. All right, that's all of our sentences. Let's get ready to check our answers. Now, if you found that this video was a little bit fast, you can listen again, and you can listen at a slower speed by adjusting the playback speed in the settings of the video. If you want to listen to specific sentences again, just check the description for timestamps, and this will help you listen to specific sentence numbers again. Let's get ready to check our answers. Number 1. The coach praised the team for their hard work this season. So just so you know, the word praised might be new. It means to tell somebody that you're doing a good job. That's what praise means. Other than that, we have one clause for this whole sentence. Praise is the verb, the coach is the subject, the team is the object. Now, we have their hard work. We're using this possessive adjective to describe the people in the team. They own the hard work. The hard work belongs to the people of the team. We're using this preposition for to connect this noun and this clause, or this part of the clause. And hard work this season. Season is usually used to describe a certain time of year where something happens. We have, for example, holiday season, we have soccer season, hockey season, football season. Different sports are typically played at different points throughout the year. Now, if you found that any of the spelling was a little bit hard, probably praise and season were the hard words for spelling. For this one, Praised is a good way to split it up. Just to remember that there's AI together. That's why I like to put them together, because sometimes when there's two vowels side by side, they're hard to remember, and one is sometimes forgotten. Season, 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 just like that. We'll make it easier. Let's go to sentence number 2. Every player enjoyed the friendly competition during practice. Every player, that's the subject. Enjoyed is the verb. And competition, the friendly competition, that's the object. During practice gives more information. It's all one clause, so we don't need any commas or anything like that, just a period at the end of our sentence, of course. Overall, the spelling hopefully is not too hard. We have some tricky words. Competition is a kind of a tricky word. I like to split it up like com, pet, it, eon. So com, pet, it, eon is how I split it up to remind myself that this is the spelling. Friendly, you can split it up by fry, and then ly. And practice might have been a hard one as well. Practice is tricky because some people like to spell it with SE, depending on what country you're learning English from. I know sometimes in the UK or maybe even Australia and New Zealand, they'll spell it with an S, but in my region, we typically spell it with a C, and that's pretty normal for North America. So now let's have a look at number 3. The referee kept the game moving with his quick decisions. Now, again, there's no commas or anything in this sentence. There's only one clause. And so some tricky words here might have been referee. So we split that into ref, for, E. Just to remember all the E's, because when there's so many of the same vowel in there, it sometimes gets difficult and you forget one or two of them. Kept is also hard only because it's an irregular verb in the past tense. Quick decisions. Overall, that should be okay for spelling. Quick, just remember for spelling, QU in English will always go together. We always put QU together in English. It makes a qu sound. I can't think of a single English word that doesn't have these two letters together. There might be maybe one or two, but I can't think of any in this moment. And then we have decisions. So you can split it by D, cis, eons, like that. If that's easier for you, just in some smaller bits. To break down the sentence a little bit, the referee, that's the subject. Kept is the verb, and the game is the object. And moving with his quick decisions, this just gives us a little bit more information about how it was done. Number 4, we celebrated our victory with the entire team after the match. So we is the subject if we're going to break this one down. Celebrated is the verb and our victory is the object. Then with the entire team after the match, we have this and this to give us some more information here. So that just these words are added as links to give us more information, more context, and that will make our sentences more and more complex when we're adding these other parts. Some tricky things to remember for the grammar. Well, it's not really tricky, but you have to make sure that the subject, which is we, now we have to use the correct possessive adjective to go with we, which is our. So be careful of that. So we is connected with our. Celebrated, this one, just the spelling is a little bit tricky because it's such a long word. So rate, if that helps you. Or you can split it up into two. Celebrate. And that's what I typically do for this one is I split it up into two. But you can make it smaller if it's harder for you to remember these E's and the CE as well. Entire is another tricky word because you might have wanted to put in for entire because sometimes we pronounce it like that, but that's wrong. It's actually EN. So entire, just like that. Now let's look at number 5. Proper exercise helps every player stay healthy and strong. So overall, again, there's no different punctuation in the middle of it, no commas or anything like that. But to break it down, proper exercise, this is the subject. Helps is the verb, and every player is the object. And then this gives us more information. Every player do what? Stay healthy and strong. We have a conjunction here to connect healthy and strong together. Proper exercise, it's not exercises, it's exercise. There's no S on the end, so it's singular, which is why we're adding the third person singular rule here. And exercise is kind of a tricky word to spell. So we want to split up size like this, and especially memorizing this part because a lot of people want to put S here and CE or S here and Z as well as a common one. So none of these are correct. This is the way you do it. So that's a little bit of a breakdown for spelling and grammar. Now let's have a closer look at the bold words because these are really helpful vocabulary words for this topic. So here are the vocabulary words that we're studying this week. We have team, coach, game, score, player, competition, field, referee, victory, exercise. So these are really good words to talk about sports. Really useful if you're somebody who enjoys sports and you're going into the IELTS exam because they do ask you about your hobbies. And so these would be some really good words to use to describe your involvement and experience playing sports. These words are good for showing that you have a good range of vocabulary, which will help with your band scores. So make sure you know how to use them, pronounce them, know the different word forms, and so on. So keep on practicing. And that is all for today. So thank you so much for watching. Please keep trying your best and keep practicing your English, and I'll see you next time. Bye.